everybody, welcome back to my channel. How's it going? So today I filmed the no liner liner look. I posted this on my Facebook and I asked if you guys wanted to see a tutorial on it, and a lot of you wanted to, so of course I had to go ahead and recreate it. I got the inspiration from Stacy Marie MUA, I believe that's her name. I'll leave her @name down below in the description box. She's absolutely like amazing. Like, I'm obsessed with her like Instagram. Like, I just keep scrolling and scrolling through it. She's so, oh my gosh, like she's so ridiculously talented. So I decided I wanted to go ahead and recreate my own look using pretty easy colors. So I just did this gold smoky eye and I just popped some glitter on just to have some fun with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to like and thumbs up this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe before we continue. And if you want to see how I get this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Welcome back. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start by priming my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan. Then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with the buffer brush. I'll leave the name of the brush down below. I know it's Morphe for sure, but I totally forgot what name it is, but I'll leave it down below. But I've been loving this method using the Tarte Shape Tape to prime my lids. It's been working so well because it lessens the folds that I have in my eyes. If you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you know that's like my biggest issue. But then after that, I'm just going to go ahead and set my lids with any translucent powder. This is the AIRSPUN translucent powder. This is a really good setting powder to me for my eyes, but I wouldn't use this on the face because I get a lot of like flashback with this. Then I'm going to go in with this tape. It is so extra, like look at all that. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut it, and I'm going to place this on the lid. And as you can see, I kind of cut it at an angle so that it fits on the eye a little bit better and you can get that sharp corner that you really want. This is pretty much going to help as a guide to kind of make sure we leave the other side blank and make sure we of course get a really straight line. A lot of people use this for like regular liner, but I found this was super helpful for this look. And even if you do kind of like mess it up, I'll show you how we'll clean that up anyway, but this really helps with this makeup look. Now we're going to go in with the Morphe 35O palette, and we're going to use this camel color or caramel color, I guess you could say, as a transition color. And I'm going to take that from inner corner to outer corner and down the side of the tape as well, just kind of buffing that in. And you really want to just really buff this in because we're going to be using a lot of colors. Then I'm going to go in with this brick shade, also from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that in the upper crease as well, just to kind of add a gradient effect, because that's what I was going for, of course. When am I not going for a gradient effect? Honestly, it's all the time. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and buff that in the upper crease as well. Then we're going to take this brown color and we're going to blend majority of the color in the outer corner and work it in as well. And you just want to keep on doing that. Same motions as before pretty much. Now I'm going to take this true brown color and we're going to go ahead and buff that in the outer corner. The reason why I use this color, because it helps sketch out where I really want to place the black without placing it yet, but it really helps deepen up everything instead of going in directly with the black color and then end up messing it up and then having to buff it out, and you know, the hassle of using a black eyeshadow. You put too much on and you got to buff it out, but it doesn't buff out, you know, all that stuff. But this helps really kind of guide where I want to put majority of the black color, which is on the outer corner and then lightly in the crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. You know the drill with this one. I just use the Tarte Shape Tape again to go ahead and cut the crease. This look is pretty easy, honestly. If you can blend and do a half cut crease, you can do this look. It's not that hard. It just takes time. The hardest part is like the tape part pretty much, and doing your other eye. That's the hardest part, I guess I could say, from doing this whole look. But if you could do all those things and take your time, of course, you could definitely do this look. But yeah, just gonna cut the crease, nothing special. Then I'm just going to go ahead and set it with a translucent powder so that does not move. Then I'm going to go in with this black color in the Morphe 35B palette, and we're going to start to place the black where I really want it to be, which is majority of the outer corner, and then you'll see me go lightly from outer corner to inner corner. Very lightly though, you don't want this to be harsh because we're just kind of marking where we really want that dark part to be. And if you go a little bit over where the concealer is and where you cut the crease, that's fine, because the eyeshadow that we're going to put on top of it is going to blend that out and hide it. Then I'm going to go in with that gold color and I'm going to work that in the inner corner, and I'm going to go along where we cut our crease as well, and this will really help clean up the lid. This is kind of like a goldish coppery color because it has a very warm undertone, but it's definitely one of my favorite colors from the Morphe 35O palette. Now I'm going to take this true gold color from the same Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to place that right where you saw the gold and the black meet because we want that to be blended. I'm just going to blend that out as much as possible using patting motions. Then I'm just going to go back in with this detailed brush into the black color from the Morphe 35B palette to really touch up the black, because I want the outer corner to be extremely dark. But when it comes to black, you have to build it up. You can't just go in with a suit and just heavy-handed just place the black all over. And then I'm also going to cut the crease with that a little bit as well, just to add some definition to the eye. You know, same old, same old. And then I'm just going to keep packing that on until it is to my desired color, I guess. Then I'm going to go in with that true gold color from the Morphe 35O palette and just kind of go back over that line. Then I'm going to go in with Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay, and we're just going to place that on the lid. I didn't want it to be like super glittery, so I liked using this because it added just a little bit of pop to the eye look instead of making it look so kind of plain and boring. And I find this makes the lid look glossy, which I really like too, so I've been really loving this. Now I'm just going to touch up that black again because, like I said, I want it to be very dark and very black. And of course I'm going to kind of use little flicking motions where we see that line at, because I want to be that to be as blended as possible. I don't want it to be a harsh line, to help kind of blend between the black and the gold. Now to line my eyes, I'm using the NYX NYX matte liner, and I'm just going to go right along that line of the tape, and I'm actually going to flick downwards to make sure I get a nice little thin point. And then of course I'm just going to line my eyes like usual, but I'm just not going to line them, well, I'm not going to line them like usual from like inner corner to outer corner, but from inner corner to the tape. And then I'm just going to take the tape off, and it leaves a nice clean line. Of course I'm going to go ahead and touch it up because there were some parts that I was like, this could be a little bit cleaner. But now I'm just going to go ahead and add some more liner just to help line the eyes, and I want to have that little triangle down below as well. Now this part is like literally key. I took a detailed angled brush, and then I just went along right where I did the liner, and this really helped clean it up. So if you're doing this look, definitely do this step because it'll make it look so clean and just so neat. Then I'm just going to go ahead and put on some mascara and on both of my lids, and then I'm just going to pop on some lashes. Nothing special. I use the Blinking Beauty, or Blinking Beauty, or Blinking Beauty. I don't know how they're pronounced. Lashes in the style Samantha. They're literally my favorites. Like, they're so crusty and much loved. Like, I wear these religiously. But for the face part, I'm just going to zoom past it because it's pretty much the same thing I did in my last video. Nothing special. So I'll just let you guys sit and enjoy my wonderful foundation routine, right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. You can watch now. Now I'm going to go in with this caramel color from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that on the lash line, and we're just going to blend this in nice and well like usual, pretty much doing the same thing we did on the top lid as the bottom. Then I'm going to go into the True Brown color, and I'm taking this brush and we're just going to go ahead and buff that under our eyes. I also lined my eyes off camera because it was like completely off and blurry. But I just line my eyes with any black liner that you have. Then I'm going to take the black color and really start to smudge it out to really add a smoky effect to the lash line. Now I'm going to go in with the color Moon. This is from Tooth & Nail Cosmetics, and pop that in the inner corner. Now to finish up the face, I'm going to use MAC Blunt as well as Milani Soleil to help bronze up the face. Then to go ahead and highlight, I'm going to use Bronze and Tourmaline. This is from the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped to highlight on all the high points of the face. And I've been highlighting on my forehead lately. It's been adding like this really awesome dimension to the face, which I absolutely have been loving. Then I'm going to go in with Stilla's Nut, and I didn't like how dark this was, so then I go in with a lot lighter of a red color. It's Missy Fierce by Wet n Wild. It's just another liquid lipstick, and that pretty much finishes up the look. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Deuces!